3 clues here on Crude, and boy did we have a great day today. Now we began our day today, we had a sideways range. Now it's a little bit tough to see right here, but you've got the double tops, double bottoms, and so we found this to be a sideways range. And that's where we began our morning this morning, in a sideways range with a double bottom. Let me look at my faster time frame now, and I'll show you guys what it looked like. Here's my 13 range chart on the Crude, one of my favorite time frames. Now here is, right, there's that bear channel that we drew up. Okay, remember that bear channel, sell retracements with new lower lows. If price rises up, right, sell at the resistance overhead. Now remember, we also had an inside day. And an inside day reminds me, expect a fake out breakout, so sell at resistance, buy at support. And then again, we're going to find that wedge right here. Okay, here's that low of that wedge. Now later on in this video, we'll show you guys how we found the high of that wedge, right? And of course, able to trade that wedge pattern. So we've got our 3 clues. We've got ourselves ready to go. And at 8:30 this morning, what was it? Thursday morning, jobless claims. 8:30 jobless claims come out. Now, if you recall, we picked up on this right away, double bottoms here. And of course, double bottom means sell at resistance, expect price to come down, and retest the lows. Jobless claims came out lower than 400,000. That is USD bullish. We knew right now anything bullish for the dollar is going to be bullish for crude. It'll be bearish for gold. All right, so we knew right away dollar bullish, going to be crude bullish here, because again, that demand will pick up as the dollar, right, gains strength. Now, I also want to make sure you're aware we marked up this range. So this was that sideways range, right, that we had talked about on the previous chart. And it's pretty easy to see. You've got your swing high right here, right? And all I really need to do is find my double bottoms. I've got my swing high, and now I've got my trading range that I'm going to use. Remember, inside day reminds me, sell those highs of the range before you try to buy the breakout. So we begin here, double bottom, 8:30 news comes out, jobless claims are USD bullish, that is crude bullish as well, and we head right to the highs of the channel. Now remember, I'm originally going to look to sell those highs. As you can see here though, didn't have a chance to sell the highs of that channel. Again, bear channel, why not sell? Sure enough, we come up, we break through that bear channel right into that range high. And again, bull channel, inside day, you know where I'm going with this. I'm going to sell that range high. So at 8:45, I make 34 ticks, plus 5, plus 10, plus 24, and I take my short off the range high. Double bottom, bear channel, and everyone was able to participate in this morning. It was a great environment, and we watched this thing set up nicely. It was a great trade. Now, when we got that, we come down. Notice where we are here now. At 8:50 now, shouldn't I be tumbling back down into that channel? Absolutely. Remember, this is my channel high right here. Okay, so when I break back down in, I should be falling like a rock, but we don't. What happens here? Sellers now fail. So the sellers fail, and this now actually gives me my new bull channel. So check out this swing low right here. Again, the buyers are in control. The sellers fail at that channel high, right? The green price channel. And now we mark up our trend line at the lows. I then, using my trend channel tool, will then bring it up like this, right? And this finds, swing low right here, there is a brand new bull channel. So now we have a bear channel that went sideways, right? It went sideways here. And now the buyers apparently are taking over and going to push this thing higher. Now, how am I so confident the buyers are in charge? Because I saw them fail at the highs of that channel. Why didn't the sellers take over and pull this thing back down? Good question. Maybe there's none more. Maybe something happened out there that we don't know about. Whatever the reason is, I really don't care. All I know is I'm reading tape and I see the sellers should have come in, but they didn't. Now, remember that sideways range again? Remember that range we were in? Yep. Inside day still. So again, we go back up, test the range again. I'm going to try to sell here first. I'm around the BMT, so I'm not too confident unless I get above the range and above the BMT. This is a wave pattern long. Now remember, inside day tells me look for the short first. We took that short first. Now we break back up above that range. What are we doing now? Break through resistance. Resistance becomes support. Wait for the pullback. Buy the pullback. 858, another 20 ticks. So between 8:45 and then about 13 minutes later, we've got ourselves about 54 ticks of profit. Not a bad start to our day. And of course, we are just getting started. So now here we are in a bull channel. Right? We break above the highs of that range. We buy a pullback. We're going to go up. As you can see here, we test the high of the channel again. We fail above the open. That's a big thing right there. This green line here, that's the open. It's actually today's open. The one below us is the previous day's open. Now, for all you guys and gals who aren't familiar with the open, I treat the open a lot like market profile traders would treat the point of control. So the POC, just like the open for me.